Everyone, welcome to today's live streaming, everyone. Hi, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a great weekday, as always. Okay, it seems like no one is catching up today. It's okay. So it should be public, okay? Yeah, it's so lately. It seems like my that's so YouTube doesn't put people toward live streaming, so it's a sad thing, but yeah, let's keep working as always. So hope do you have a fun thing up? Do you have something fun upcoming? Yeah. In Japan, do you know that? So in Japan, we are having a general election. This next Sunday, I guess. Yeah. And so while I'm working, so I'm putting YouTube live streaming and so videos, so Japanese videos about so current political situation and news and such. So and so it's quite interesting election. So it might change the political dynamics in Japan. So it's interesting, but so technically I can vote to this general election, but you need to go to Japanese ambassador branch, so in country you are living in right now. So it's not impossible, but it's quite tedious to vote. So does your country have online election system from abroad? So I'm not sure how many countries have such a voting system. I feel so it should be quite so difficult to make sure there is no hacking. Then there's no possibility of hacking and such. So it should be very difficult to build such a system just for people or citizens living in abroad. Yeah. It's interesting. And so yeah, also so American presidential election is also coming. So it will impact on situation in East Asia. So it's quite so honestly, I'm a bit concerned about the situation upcoming, and so I'm planning to go back to Japan. About a year. a year and a few months. So, but so honestly, I'm a bit concerned. So I'm hoping that there won't have so conflict, military conflict happens in East Asia in near future. So quite concerning. ということだ。はいはい。And also interestingly, Georgia will have general election this week too. So it's a quite coincidence that Japan has too. So it's a so I'm living in political triple political トロピカルじゃないよ。トリプルポリティカル so election situation right now. Just that's good. So basically, I heard that so you had already had a general election several months ago. So hope you are your labor government is working for people. Yeah, it's so I don't know. It's so I feel every country is having a politically messy situation right now. It's yeah. Some guy is in charge, but don't care much for him, as he seems corrupt like the guys before him. So, I heard that Mr. Stana is not popular. Quite not popular even before the election. So it's bad people. The UK people hate conservative parties more, hated more conservatives more. So then it turns out. So it's so it's similar, actually very similar to Japan and similar to the US too. So it's so I feel so many countries, many so around the world is having so quite both wings are not popular and people are struggling to find better than others. Not horrible, not more horrible than others. So I feel so it's interesting. I feel it might relate to the so this the fact that we are living in SNS era and such. So it's interesting. Kingfishers だ。あれか。British people call every single prime minister the worst one ever. そうや。やり、そう。でもそうやく。そう。いやいや、そう。So typically, so in Japan, so mass media lean toward quite left. Then it brings the situation that so right-wing opinions are gathering on SNS, YouTube, and such. And both sides are talking about things only beneficial for their sides. So it makes things very complicated and we are so we can't find live easy. So as both sides are talking different things on same. We can't share the fact anymore. So it's a quite interesting but and horrifying. Hope we can survive in 10 years. I guess. Yeah, actually. So you might not notice that, but so tension in East Asia geopolitics is getting more and more serious. Yeah. And it's simply based on the guy top of that China, top one guy. So current emperor will decide what happens. But yeah, it's scary. I remember when Tony Blair was considered to be Lucifer, Antichrist. Right? Kiwisha-san, did you live in the UK before? Or just watching it from outside? Yeah, Tony Blair か、そう。辻口さん、the whole world has gone mad and seems to have stocked up too many weapons and don't know what to do with them. Yeah, I agree. So, I heard that there is a books called 何だったかな Forget the name. Four season? I forgot. So this guy's opinion is that there is a circulation in this world. So four generations are circulating in this history, and so one generation, 20 years, have each characteristics. Then it will circulating. So basically, builder, builder and successor and warmonger and such. So I don't feel it's a particularly scientific, but I feel we might have a horrible situation. Yeah, it's scary. So I actually I wish I have a second place in this world other than Japan. But it should be clever to have some base in Georgia as well. But I feel Georgia will not if they play cleverly. it won't got harm that much. So, so in short, put in short, if Georgian people want to play fire with Russia, so keep good balance with Russia. It won't have horrible thing, to say the least. But so, in Japanese case, it all depends on what China will do. So yeah. And so, it's not particularly China. The emperor will decide. That is a scary part. イリケレタスさん。Welcome. Good morning. ヒラ BCDR さん。Welcome. What advice would you give to an aspiring game developer? So, it depends on what kind of game developer. So, this is what every developer is saying. But so, when you starting out, you should, maybe it's better to start with a short project. And so, yeah, everyone is talking about this, but so I feel it's a truth. So start short and get experience. Then that should be the most clever way, I guess. So in my case, so I started to stay before gaining much experience. I wanted to start with a short project, but so actually I couldn't came up with an idea. So that's a so kind of regret, but yeah, it could not help. So especially lately, I feel there is a so small game has been established as a genre. So people are more caring about small games lately compared to several years ago. So I feel it's a very good thing for aspiring game developer, I guess. Englishers, China has way too many idle young people who can. I'm not quite sure. So, actually, so I heard that so there is young Chinese people have a very, very tough time to find a job right now. Yeah. So it happened in Japan too. So I can understand what kind of situation is happening in China right now. Yeah, it's a tough. And so, yeah, どうすんのかね Can't find, yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's Winnie the Pooh or Xi Jinping, as he is also called, will be tempted to find them something to do. So actually, so yeah, in Japan,どういうべきかな or so I've been actually so I learned so Chinese in my college days, just a little bit, and so I've been so observing Japan, Chinese situation in China, and also to listen to other people's observation about China, and so I feel what I've learned so far is that so Communist Party in China is their first and most priority is to keep power in their hands. So it means they will avoid risk to lose their power. And provoking war is a quite a big risk for them. So it should be the last option for them. But so this so なんつうのね、なんだっけ this autocracy as a so risk that top person can decide anything. So that's a danger for every people in East Asia. Yeah, that should be. That's a win-win situation. Okay. So let's do work. Somewhere in the world, someone always gets rich from wars. So yeah, so it's a very scary to so it's difficult to believe that they can sleep every day without imagining what happens because of their weapons. But so yeah, I don't know. So it's a scary thing. Soどうやったっけ Oh, every time I'm Uh, と、 So currently I'm working on new trap. Other trap. This is so last one I wanted to make. So last it's a roulette trap and so I was so you it's a it's very difficult to say to come up with trap ideas for for 15 traps and so there should have different taste in game, different effect and also play feel in the game. And also need to think about if it's possible to implement in the game. So this way I picked this roulette machine idea. そうやな。うん。どうしよっかな。I just came up with another effect of this roulette. But まあええか。ああ。あれどれやったっけ。So currently, so let's make roulette function. So first, at first どうやったかな。まあええか。そうそう。えーっと、えーっと、で、えーっと、あ、そうか。No, no, no. Need to think about. えーっと、 めんどくせえな。オートセーブ。カメラ。ああ。This is, it's not enough. Not enough. I need to put another logic. あ、もう。ああ。ああ。need to let actors talk. Enemy. If it's enemy. It's enemy. And can be trapped. So recently, I've found a video on YouTube that about anime convention. Artist alley, how to pronounce it? So artist booth in anime convention. And so these artists are making videos about their experience. And I'm surprised they are making a lot of money in this anime convention. Do you know that? Yeah, it's surprising. So actually it's so. Also in Japanese, in such a comic convention, actually artists are making good amount of money if you are popular enough. But typically in Japan, artists are selling manga comic books, manga books, so self-published manga books, so around 30 pages and such. But so it seems like in the Western comic conventions they are selling more posters and postcards and small goods and such. どうだった？ I want to sell my game. This event. そう。If full release will do good, so I want to attend this comic event, anime events in Europe. And that was my initial plan. I dreamed of. But it's shame. Before I experienced this event, if I will need to go back to Japan. どうやったかな？そう、OK, OK. It should be OK. If enemy this, I think this condition. If not, just put characters off. Then, after that, change camera. Camera. OK. イラン KC さん、Good morning. Thanks. Who, why not さん。はいはい。ハロー。エガン。What is our next project? Your project? So yeah. But not exactly it's a fixed and decided yet. But so it will be another game. And yeah. So it's preferably it should be a short game. But so I feel I want to be able to keep it in short terms, and I feel it will become quite huge. I don't know. So, it's if you come up with a good idea with prosperity, so other so having a hope for good sales. having a commercial prosperity, so probability, it should be the best case, but so it's very difficult. So probably I will make another game that won't grab people's attention that much. But yeah, still, so I can't hold myself, unfortunately. Okay. Seems like not bad. Not that bad. Oh. So need to put the test object here. So I don't have enemies in front of camera. So I put a function that put enemy offset. Let's see if it works. it didn't work. なんでや Why? Sorry. It's so fun. なんでやね I don't know why it should be offset. チェックしようなんでよ。はぁキャラクターやろ What is wrong? 意味わかんねえな。Phone overlap. Yes. なぜあ、そうか。いや、わからん。So before that, I should have this. If it fired, I feel I didn't see this message. No, it didn't have a message. Why? Why? I don't know why. Sure, 参ったな。This should not problem because it's too It should be too easy case. Why? Why it won't happen? Overlapping. ああ、そうか。でも、I don't believe that. So this is so component transform location. あ、これか。I feel this is this might be problem. そう、これか。そうや。I forgot that. You need to have component transform location だと。It's tedious, so okay. Maybe I should change it to multi. Okay. Let's change it. まあいいか。Let's change it to. どっちがいいんかな。そう。Let's change it to multi-box. Multi-box trace. どうしようかな。OK. Because it has a debug option more, so it should be better. And also I can. Jesus Sansa. Or so recently, so I've watched so in Japan. まあいいわ、先はもう。Aronito, is Japan expensive for Georgia? Which are you talking about the general product price comparison between Japan and Georgia? So yeah, it's in total. It's a bit difficult. So yeah, so I feel Georgia might be slightly cheaper, but so general living cost in Georgia might be a bit cheaper compared to Japan. But so products, so household products, electronic products, and such are clearly expensive in Georgia compared to Japan. So also, so I couldn't use a cheaper shop, cheaper avenue in Georgia. I heard that so Georgian local people are going to a local market bazaar and such. So I heard this local stores are more cheaper. But it's difficult to access for foreigners. So yeah. And then so in Japan, so I can I can pick cheapest avenue. So I'm not quite sure how it feels in Japan if you don't speak Japanese. So yeah. But so in total, yeah, I feel quite comparable, I guess. In which Japan has been taken over by nasty German tourists and it is no longer the same. Really? German tourists? I don't know. So today I, I read news that American kids, not kids but 18 years old guy having a trip to Japan for 2 weeks and he got arrested because he put fire on garbage bin in Japan for several cases. I'm not quite sure, but it's shocking. Shocking part is he is coming to Japan with a family. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So it's inevitable to have trouble if there is a lot of tourists. Has any of you guys had a trip to Spain? Barcelona? あ、違うわ。Barcelona か。So that's Gaudi's place. I've wanted to be to Barcelona and to see Gaudi's architectures, but I heard the local people are quite unwelcoming because of tourists are too many, too much, overwhelmingly too much for them. I'm wondering how crowded Barcelona is right now. So let's march box trace. So it's I can use this camera's location. Get word. Start and end. これが、box extends. OK. Perspective 200. そんないらんかなないわ。あ、違う。half size. 60. And 間違った。合ってる。Sorry. OK. Z。Z だよな。ちゃうか。 Shower, probably. X should be forward direction, if I remember correctly. Orientation, どうやったっけ？これが難しいね。オリエンテーション。まあ、ええか。Let's see. After the ignore, let's no. そうか。あ、そうか、そうか。Which, えーっと、let's see. よし。That seems like okay. Direction is not correct. そうか。Why? そうか。あ、I get it. It's a, it should, it should be direction in the world. World grid. Okay. Good. そうですね。うん。So let me adjust a little bit. So new location. Oh, I forgot it. In which just traveled to Barcelona off season and it will be great. When I visited it was January and I loved it. Off season. When is off season in European this scenery famous place. In winter? Maybe. なんやろな、そう、in Japan, so summer season, you should avoid summer season. So in Japan there is a summer vacation from around August. So, and also you might want to avoid New Year season. So around New Year there. And also you should want to avoid so-called Golden Week. It's around start of May for 2 weeks or something. Hey, キャットナップさん。あら。そう。オフシーズン。So yeah. I might consider if birthday full release will do good. So actually, do you know that? So I feel I'm fascinated to other Gaudi's architectures more than that Sagrada Familia. So it's great, but it's too gigantic. Yeah. I feel more charmed toward his housing projects, apartment and also family's house. And also, there is not Gaudi, but at the same time, there is is one of their new architecture movement in Barcelona. And there is architectures by other architects, which are not particularly, not as profound charm as Gaudi's, but still it has a good minor taste. And I'm kind of inclined to, I like minor taste as well, so it should be great. Physics-san, one of my friends always goes to Barcelona and she loves it. I've never been out of the UK and always guessed Spain was full of drunk British tourists. Yeah, it should be. So, I guess so from the UK to Spain will be not too far, I guess. So it should be a very great place to have to see such a great architectures. It's a great. In which off-season in Europe would generally be from October to March. That's interesting. I will take note on it. from October to March. Right now. That's great. So I'm still so. Next, I need to think about next this season. Kidnap-san, I noticed you are using a pen right now. Yes, yes. That means you use a graphic tablet for game development. That's right. So, I'm using pen tablet. This kind of. So, I started using pen tablet for drawing, but it's a useful. So I don't have a strong wrist, and when I'm using mouse too long, so it will hurt my wrist. So meanwhile, pen tablet is more friendly to your wrist, so I love it. なんだっけ、そうそう。So this mean まあどっちでもいいんだけど、どうしようかな。OK, so let's just use うん just hard code this value. 100. So I just want to overlap robo character. どうしよっかな。まあええか。OK。Good. Set actor location to teleport. It should be put him on proper location. Or no, no. あ、そうか。OK? Maybe I should just hide. Maybe I should just hide. ああ、そうか。そうそう、それと、どうしようかな。 I believe it's okay. Actors to hide. Not unique. I was stupid. More. Straightforward. That doctor hidden. Oh, let me put on this clothing. Lazy girl Lisa. Welcome. Your camera is halfway off screen. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, so I'm putting this, I'm using this camera as, so it's a laptop camera, and so I put a laptop and main monitor. And when I'm working on main monitor, I cut off my camera. So yeah, it's a. So I'm so sorry. Hey, Chris. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, sucks. I'm doing good too. I'm just working on the last trap I've missed in Tuesday. Lazy girl Lisa. Yeah, thanks. I'm doing good too. 元気です。そう。なんだっけ、そうそう、つゆこさん、そう、what do your girl, our friend, is doing in Barcelona? So, are they so architect lover like me? She か。そうや。Actually, so I'm quite interested in architecture. So, and it seems like Georgian architecture is also, it has a unique taste. So, I think I should explore Georgian architectures more. Chris, Thanks. I did some blueprints for a personal project recently and forgot how complex it can get. Yeah, it's can get complex, as complex as C++, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Suzuki-san, she is 19 and travels with her family. I think just for sun and alcohol. It's it doesn't require to go to Barcelona. It's too much luxury to choose Barcelona. you should you should experience architectures more. Isn't that? Recently learned that Soviet architecture is famous for their depressing depressing shape. But recently I've watched a YouTube video that surprisingly bus station in Soviet is very unique, far more unique than bus station in typical bus station that you see in the West and in Japan. And so it seems like architects can't express their taste and idea in usual architectures in Soviet, like house or building or government buildings. But you can only play with bus stations. So since it's quite, I'm so impressed. So maybe I should hunt for Soviet era bus station in Georgia. Not so this is a bit complicated. I need to get input control to this. Roulette trap. どっかにあったかな I believe there is a similar system. Oh, it's a I remember that. Mind control machine. This should be as similar. おねちゃうわ。No, no, no. あ、難しいな。There should be something. なったかな。OK か。Wall clock. ジジクさん、I like the old Soviet buildings and such. That's why I'd love to visit Russia or North Korea. と、 how Soviet do you prefer? Actually, you can find buildings in Georgia that was built in Soviet era. But so if you prefer that gigantic monotonous depressing like of tombstone buildings shape apartments, it might difficult to find in Georgia.どうだったっけ。Here. よしよし。It's similar. こんだけOkay, it's quite simple. あ、そうか。あ、思い出した。I remembered. あ、だわ。More proper actors that I can. And どうやったっけ。そうか。OK, OK. It's good. 今週か。OK。まあ、OK。Enable input. あとナプさん、You should set a future game in an environment with those kinds of buildings you like. ん So, are you recommending that I should put Gaudi and such in my next game? Oh, yeah. You know, it's I don't know. So, it's so It should be so なんやろな。So environment architecture should be reflect the reflect what I want to tell in that game. There. So yeah, if it matched what I want to express, yeah, that should be great. Dear Dudu さん、あれか。All of Eastern Europe is full of them, and they are obviously safer to visit. いやいや、it should be. Wait until the world calms down a bit before traveling. Calms down か。I think you should hurry before it will calm down. So it might take years to calm down, I guess. Hopefully. Ukrainian situation might become better. Yeah, it's a difficult to tell. Just for us outside of Ukraine. Yeah, it's a horrible. なんだったかな。そう、エヴァを、広告キー、どうするべきかな。I need to どうしようかな。Which button should be a exit button of this mode? どうしようかな。Hey guys, so let me hear your opinion. So this trap will be either so this roulette trap and you see, so when you interact with this lever, it will start. Then my idea is so it's a you put attack button, this turning table will stop and あ、そうか。そうか。But also, I don't know. あ、そうか。It should just kick you out of this screen after it's decided. And also, どうしようかな。So, I was thinking of direction button might exit you as well. But maybe it's not. Probably. You might push direction button unintentionally. So it might not good. Also, interact button. I don't know. どうしようかな。まあ、ええか。OK。そう。うん。Let's think later. So, probably I don't need this. At least this direction input you don't need. Okay. So I will decide after implementing this system and then see how it feels. Half-Life 2 has the same kind of old Soviet buildings in some places. Well, based on them, I think. Oh, interesting. Travel to Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. これ事情もたくさん。やばん。持ってるよな。Also, Georgia would have such buildings. Yeah, so, but it seems like so it has also buildings built in Soviet era. But maybe so just based on what I've seen, I haven't found too Sovietic. So it feels more usual, normal apartment buildings. There's not so gigantic ones. At least I haven't found them. Because I will just drop a smile as my internet keeps cutting off for some strange reason. Oh. Catnap-san, I think enemies should be frozen. Yes, yes. Yes, that's my plan. I agree. A family holiday to Georgia. So, I'd like to say I can escort you to fun places in Georgia and my favorite restaurant and such. But unfortunately, I'm as unfamiliar as a traveler who came to Georgia yesterday. Yeah, I would say I have more knowledge than them, but still, I only have one favorite restaurant. That place, it's a restaurant close to my hotel when I came to Georgia first. At the beginning. そうそう。let me. どうやったっけ。What I should. お、It's getting late. I haven't realized that. そう、どうしようかな。So my plan is so I want to change that the balance of so this I want to have several patterns of this disk balance and when you stop your this disk when you match this stopped on colored place it will have some passing and so I want to prepare for several types. The more favorable patterns and also more difficult ones. I need to so have a description of effect as well. So どうするかな。うん。Put UI around here. どうしようかな。Also, I need to put press attack to start roulette. So because I want to show player before it starts spinning. ああ、そうそう。そうそう。I forgot to. I forgot to test one more thing. ああ、どうしようかな。ああ、まあいいわ。It's okay. Let's test it later. そう。ね、actually, so I already made this trap before. It was a similar idea that so alarm clock and it has a roulette function as well. But I found it's not so fun, so I'm making another trap. So I should do more, white, gray box, white box before making actual assets. But it's a hook. Oh. Oh. Okay. Uh, add timeline. Addこっちか。よーし。make literal. こっちでよかった。そうや。OK。and アルファ。also. Also. Want to animate robot. Art is valid. Get mesh. あ、そうか。get anim instance. Montage set next section. じゃあ、ジャンプ。あれあ、そっか。ジャンプ2セクションか。大丈夫かな。So it's scary if this montage have stopped for some reason. It might stop. That's all. Also I need to think about. Also I need to animate. Also I need to animate this lever as well. Need to move this stick. どうしようかな。It's okay to have another timeline, or should I put it to here as well? The difficult part is that I might want to reuse it as for reverse it. I don't know. あ、そうか。No, no, no, no. I'm stupid. あ、そうや。No. いや。Or maybe I should maybe I can into そうか into some curve alpha. OK. 違う。どうかな。いや、maybe so my idea is あかんあかん。It's not. It's not. I can put curves into animation, but you need to have tick. You need to use some tick to get that value. So it doesn't make sense that much. So, okay. So let's see. So this should so it's so moving starting it starts disk spinning. But before that I need to put so pulling down that lever. After finishing this animation, then I should start spinning this roulette. So it means I need another timeline. And then I forgot it. Which this is minus 30. Okay. So currently it has so it means plus 30. That's relative rotation. Take x up minus 52. あ、そうか。No! No! No! I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I need to put I need to put I need to put the curve into here. Oh. Ah, silly me. So this animation I put so pull down then pull up. That's the animation. So it means I need to from start 0 to 1 to 0. I also need to exactly match this animation. Okay, it's getting far. I don't know. So edit curve. Edit curve. Then, here. This value 1. Then, around this.お、なんでや。 Then about this. Okay. Then need to get this value. So need to extract this value with tick. How to do that? So it's a, let's see. So it's a start from, so it's about どうするべきかな。まあ、so there is a, so I'm also using time dilation. So you need to think about if you start this, so pulling down animation, then player can stop game by pushing menu button, or you might encounter game over sequence like that. Game over might, or so you might encounter to smooth report that stop games. So in such case, I believe it's safer to use timeline. So just use 1 second timeline just for getting value. So you can use it 1 second tick and get this. Then you can extract curve value. Get to curve value. Yeah. Then curve name is should be alpha, I guess. Alpha. Alpha. Update.ああ、そうやん。It's good. 0.7でかな。So I can use this finished output and then start moving. Start spinning. Let's see if it works. Ah, しまった。よしよし。No. Why it stop? Why it stopped? What? I feel it start too fast. And also, okay, okay. I forgot to World Delta. World Delta second. It should be the problem. So if you put the world data, so you can fix. So it means if player's FPS is slow, it will act. So it should match with the various FPS situation. I feel it's a bit too hard, too fast. Why? なんでじゃよ。これは早すぎるんか ?But its value is, I feel it's a, あれなんやろ I don't get why it feels too fast. So in this case, so if I put this speed, I don't feel it's too fast. そうか。おいおい。No, no, no. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. That's so embarrassing. いや、いらんやん、これ。いらん。And so I need to delete this. And also, let's put him. Let's put him aside. So that I can see more. Okay. Good. So now I wanted to, its speed is 360か。ああ。I feel I should put more speed. But anyway, so basically it's working. Oh, okay, it's basically working. Wow, Peter san, thank you so much for your support and early, so long time no see. Hope you are doing great, Peter san. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. Thank you. どこまで読んでるかな。English さ、The Romanian Palace of the Parliament might be worthwhile to see for the brutalism enthusiasts. Oh, it sounds so. Actually, there is a so. It seems like fun brutalism architecture in Georgia as well. Where so that kind of so futurism successor. So in early Soviet era, they are having more fun things. So it is so big that 70% of it remains empty. Interesting. Yeah. Romania is relatively close to Georgia, so I'd love to go to there. So if please stay, did well. Oh yeah, that's life is not easy. Catnap-san, maybe a drawing explaining what each effect does. Yes, yes. I will put explanation there. It's better to not add too much text. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea. So actually, so my first idea is that I spin this arrow instead of disk, but I found it's more fun to spin arrow. And first idea is put some icon, so graphics onto this place. But so it's a bit might hard to read that. So instead, as you said, so probably I will put color dot and put some icon represent effect of trap type. So that was reward type, I guess I should say. Yeah, so どうするべきかな and also so I got quite a few feedback that so some feedback that so maybe you should put more explanation about how to use the trap. So then I put screen when you put trap. So maybe I need to consider that as well. So anyway, thanks for the feedback. Thanks, Peter-san. And I've got to go now. So Sejiku-san, yeah, thank you so much. So it's getting late. So thank you so much for watching today's live streaming, everyone. So yeah, so this trap takes a bit of time. So next week I want to continue working on this. So yeah, thank you everyone. See you next Wednesday, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you so much. See you next Wednesday. Okay.